What did you guys think of the video that I posted last night? I thought Corinne and Piper did so well in the video, and I also think that they have a very special relationship too, because that's really what it takes in order to get fast results like we saw in the video. We've been talking a lot about positive training versus punishment and this week, because I really think it's an important discussion to regularly have, particularly with a lot of new people, as I have a pretty continuous flow of new people. One of the reasons that I really wanted to make this video about speak and whisper, if you missed it, that's what it was about, the link will be in the description, was to really illustrate how smart dogs are and to show you how receptive they are to learning seemingly advanced skills like this. A 4-month-old dog learning how to control their bark is just remarkable. This is something that you can't teach with tools like choke chains and the prong collars. I wanted to make the point that true teaching is about communication. I'm gonna go over a few questions you guys had or comments in the video and see if I can offer some clarification. Jason says, for the life of me, I can't get my 11-month-old puppy to bark. The only time he barks is when you're on a walk. I'm summarizing, but that's basically the gist of it. You probably don't want to take advantage of him barking on the walk to teach him speak, because then you're just kind of sending him mixed signals like, I like it when you bark at a dog. We don't want that. There is a workaround that you can do, provided this doesn't stress your dog out, provided this is an average dog we're talking about, because every dog is different, and oftentimes barking can be a symptom of anxiety, which we do not want to bring about in our dog when we're trying to teach them something. But something that a lot of dogs do bark at is the doorbell. So you can ring the doorbell. I would recommend that you've taught Watch Me first, so that you can get the barking under control once you ring the doorbell. But if you were to ring the doorbell and provided your dog barks when the doorbell rings, get his attention on you, speak, reward him for speaking, if that makes sense. The downside to that is you're gonna need to teach him how to not bark at the doorbell after that, but that's all good. I mean, that's what communication is about. Your dog's perfectly capable of getting it, but just know what you're getting into so that you're prepared to then teach him, okay, I no longer want you to bark at the doorbell. I was just getting you to do that so I could teach you how to do this on cue. Now we don't bark every time the doorbell rings, but that's a future video. I don't have your name here, but someone says, is there any practical use for a whisper? You know, I don't know, I couldn't think of one. I didn't put a lot of thought into it, but maybe you guys can tell me in the comments below if there's any practical use to teach a dog to bark very quietly. For me, it's not even about that. There's only so much you can do with traditional dog training. Sit, down, stay, come, heel. Those are pretty basic things. I like tricks for that reason, because they improve overall communication. That's why this video was such a good illustration of that. Not only did we go over speak, but we went over the gentle whisper, and there's a good shot of it right there. That's a high-speed shot. This last comment, I never asked my dog to speak quietly, but when I asked him to speak in a whispering voice, he did. You know, that's a really good point. Sometimes all you have to do is ask. Our dogs definitely pick up on our general vibe, our emotion, and our general feelings. So sometimes just going at it with a very patient attitude. I mean, I don't know about you, but my dogs are looking at me all the time. I'm looking over here at Supernova. He's staring at me right now as I'm talking to you. They study us very well, and they get to know us very well. So if you have a good relationship with your dog, you may be able to simply just ask them to bark in that quiet voice. Let your demeanor suggest what you want from them. But anyway, I hope this helps. Click thumbs up if you enjoyed the secret video here. Make sure you're subscribed to my main channel, youtube.com/ZachGeorge. And also right now I'm toying with the idea of doing a regular segment on my main channel that teaches you how to teach your dog to walk on a leash. Now, I've done several videos on this topic, but I also understand that every single dog is completely different. So tell me what you think in the comments below about doing a recurring segment about leash walking with different dogs, with different personalities, and so on. Okay guys, I enjoyed this, and we'll see you in the next video. Subscribe!